Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kennedy Ray back here with another video, and give me just a second because that is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, I had to have the heat going in here because it is currently January here, so yeah, it can get cold if you don't turn on your heater. But as y'all can see by the title of this video, it is a advice for freshman advice. I am still a freshman myself. I think my credits this semester will make me a sophomore, but this is still technically my first year here in college. So I would probably just say first year college students slash freshmen. And this is more specific to like your first semester. But it can expand across the board even into your second semester, even into the rest of the years of college. But I know a lot of times going to college, you just kind of want some advice, and I had people that could give me advice, but I know everyone doesn't have that. And so I just wanted to kind of give some advice, and these are things more specific to my experience and maybe some other experiences that I've heard about. And also specific to my school, but it can also be transferable to any college because these are pretty generic things, I would say. But because it's specific to my situation, these are things that cause the things that I experienced here at North Carolina A&T are what prompted me to put these on my, I wrote a little notes list of the things that I'm going to talk about just so I can stay on track. I'm going to try to not make this video too long, so I'm just going to get straight into it because I will be rambling in this intro all day. You stay on my mind, thinking about you, thinking about you. But I kind of wrote these things out of order, so I'm going to try to connect them because I have some things that kind of connect. But the first thing that I'm going to start with is to go to the welcome week parties, because that is kind of the first thing that you will experience. Another thing that I will add to this is when you go to new student orientation, have fun, talk to people, get to know people, because you are coming to a campus, a environment that is completely new to you. Some people may be coming here with friends or people that they know if they grew up in the area, but for me, coming all the way from Dallas, Texas, I knew no one. Okay, I knew absolutely no one, so it was super important to me that I talked to some people during NSO, but a lot of people I met was when I went to like welcome week parties, and really just in that first week, because by the time once a month rolls around, 2 months rolls around, people kind of find their friend groups and stuff. So if you're just in your dorm and you're not finding anyone, you're kind of going to be stuck out. So make sure you're just putting yourself out there and getting to know people, because it's super important to have a community here on campus, and everyone is going to be a part of your community. But that core group of friends that you can depend on, and that core group of friends that you can kind of just hang with and be comfortable with and just kind of feel like family. Okay, so the next thing that I will say is choosing your roommate. I have heard so many horror stories about these roommates, y'all. Luckily, I have gotten so lucky. I love my roommate bad, y'all. We kind of just clicked. We did not know each other prior to going here, so we kind of just lucked up. We had met each other prior to, but we didn't know each other. So I don't even know what advice to give because we didn't know each other and we kind of lucked up. But I think one thing that I will say is, if you are coming here with a friend, I'm not telling you not to room with them. I'm not telling you to room with them, but really just kind of understand y'all's friendship and then go from there. Because I know some people that come and room with friends that they've had, or really close friends that they've had, and it kind of clashes because y'all are so close, y'all don't really know where their boundaries are, because it's almost like if I was living in here with my sister, she'd be in my closet every day. And of course, you don't just want that. You kind of want to have an understanding with your roommate. And so that also goes into, once you have your roommate, make sure y'all establish boundaries. Make sure y'all establish y'all schedules and things like that. Like, she may have an 8 a.m. and you may not have a class till 10 p.m. So talk about how you want her to get up and move around, while she also explains to you what she's willing and not to do. Just make sure y'all have those tough conversations, because a lot of problems could have been like prevented or alleviated if with just communication. Sometimes you just kind of get in those situations where you're out of luck. But make sure you communicate. Make sure that you're open-minded as well, and really pray. Okay, when it comes to the roommate situations, pray.
It's like the jump scare, but like I'm sitting here editing the video right now. And another thing that I want to add to this is, if your roommate situation is super bad and is really just something that you aren't willing to put up with, please notify somebody. Don't leave yourself in a situation that you aren't comfortable in, or that you don't want to be in, or that's causing you extra stress, or whatever the case may be. Like, tell someone. And it has been done. They have made arrangements, changed rooms, things of that sort, just so that you feel comfortable. That is super important. And I know I said just pray, but yes, just pray that you get a good roommate. But if you don't, make sure you take the necessary steps to make sure that you are in a position where you can thrive. Okay, I just had to throw that in there.
And I don't want to scare anyone and just be like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a bad roommate. That is absolutely not true, because I adore my roommate. Just really just make sure that y'all are here, not like this, but here. Okay, but yeah. The next thing that I would say, I put this on here, and I say don't get 8 a.m.s. Of course, you cannot completely avoid that. But if you can help it, do not get 8 a.m.s, especially on like a Monday or Friday. Because for one, Mondays you're coming from the weekend and you're not really feeling like waking up at 7 in the morning or 7:30 in the morning to make that 8 a.m. And then on Fridays, it's like, baby, we're basically at the weekend. Nobody's just wanting to get up. But if you have to get at 8 a.m., just make sure you responsibly get up and go to that class. The only thing is just having to get up, because it is college. No one's going to be here forcing you to go anywhere or do anything. But I will say, this is another piece of advice: go to all your classes and get to know your professors. Getting to know your professors helps so much. Sitting in the front of your class, being attentive, the professors will literally help you out. Most of my classes my first semester were really smooth sailing, but in my classes I made sure that I sat in an area where the professor could see me, the professor was familiar with me, I raised my hand, I answered questions, I was attentive, and that I did my work, and that they really didn't have to have any problems out of me, so they would know that you're a good student. And that way, at the end of the semester, if you're at an 89 and you need them to push you to a 90, that conversation won't be so tough. Just make sure you set yourself up for success in as many ways as you possibly can. And one of the big ways you can do that is getting to know your professors, and make sure your professors know that you are a good student. Okay. Since we're already kind of on like the class talk with the professors and all that, another thing that I put on here is do your work ahead of time. If you can help it, y'all, stay on top of your work. I know a lot of people that come to college, and it's really just like a culture shock for some people, and they can kind of let it get ahead of them. They're going to parties every weekend. They're really just vibing, having fun, going to eat, having so much freedom that they don't just sit down and discipline themselves to stay on top of their work. So be very disciplined from the start, so you don't have to get disciplined and get uncomfortable. Because if you just start off being disciplined, it's easy to keep going because it kind of becomes routine for you. For me, I made sure doing my work was very routine. So like, I could not go lay in my bed if I knew I had an assignment due today or the next day. Like, I was doing that assignment. There was no way that I was going to be sitting with my ankles crossed knowing my assignment is due tomorrow, And you just kind of have to build that discipline within yourself from the get-go. So coming in hard and strong, and also it leaves room later on in the semester, because all y'all know at NCAT the big thing is GHO in the fall semester. And so it kind of leaves room for, if you are one to maybe slip up or want to give yourself grace, and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna skip a few assignments during GHO, which I do not recommend. But if that is you, and then that is something that you know that you may think about, because you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be worn out, you're gonna be, just living your best life, stay on top of it, so you do have room, you do have that cushion to kind of slip up. Don't slip up, but if you do, it's okay, and you've already built that cushion. Makes sense? So that is another piece of advice that I would definitely give. Stay on top of your work, y'all. Like, so the next thing I think I'm gonna hop into is join orgs and attend the org fair. Y'all, attending the org fair can kind of be overwhelming. I am not gonna lie. I went to the org fair, y'all, and I kept stopping at tables. Like, oh my gosh, y'all have this. Everything is just kind of intriguing to you, especially, and it's gonna be packed. Like, ANC is full of students that are wanting to get involved, students that are interested in being their best selves and just wanting to put themselves out there. And that's one thing that I really do love about my HBCU. You're just constantly surrounded by Black excellence. And so, first of all, overstimulation because there's a lot of students out there just trying to hear about the orgs, and then also overstimulation because there's so many orgs. And as a first year freshman student, you do not want to overpack your schedule. That is something that I kind of did this semester, but I was kind of used to it from high school, so I was able to kind of balance it. But there were times where I was like worn out, getting burnt out, and I had to kind of like take breaks from certain things, if that makes sense. Just to make sure that I could give my all in all areas across the board. And it's really just because kind of, and I joined orgs, but the orgs I joined weren't super demanding. So if you see a lot of orgs that you are interested in, see how demanding that org is of your time and of your energy. And I'm not saying pick an org where you don't gotta do a lot. I'm just saying pick an org, maybe they meet twice a month, or maybe they meet once a month for 30 minutes. Pick some things that are like that, but then you could pick those orgs that are probably going to be more demanding, more hands-on, and really draw your attention. Pick an org that you like, that you are interested in. Don't pick an org just because you want to write your name down and just be like, yeah, I did this. But they have so much. You will find your place here at A&T. And a lot of times coming in on your freshman year, you're kind of just like, I don't know where I belong. And being super involved in high school, I kind of came in with that, like, I don't know what is going to be for me. I don't know where I will be placed at. I'm doing my YouTube video. I'm sorry, y'all. My mom is flying back home. She came to visit me for a little bit and she's flying back home. But yeah, I probably should have talked to her more, but y'all, that is her third time calling me since she left. Like, my mom, that's just my mom for y'all. But anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, you will find your place. It can feel like, like you don't know what you're gonna do or where you're gonna end up or where you're gonna be. Especially like I came to A&T having been a two-sport athlete in college. I mean, not in college, in high school, in all these orgs and different things, and I just already had my plate full. I already had my, my little bubble of things that I did. When you go to A&T, that bubble has bursted, and you are stepping into a new era. You are stepping into a new environment where you have to kind of rebuild and reform your bubble. So don't worry about packing that bubble all within your first semester. Definitely try things, definitely put yourself out there, but leave room for yourself to be able to grow and learn and evolve, because packing yourself too tight and already confining yourself to a bubble within your first semester limits you as you continue to grow and matriculate through your college career. So the orgs I did was I joined a modeling troupe. I actually walked on the track team. So yes, I did. I joined a modeling troupe. I walked onto the track team. I joined an outreach program that basically tutors high school students. I joined a nursing org because I am a pre-nursing student. And I also joined my hometown org, which is Deep South Aggies, which really covers like 4 different states. But, it's like an org for where I'm from, where I can find and connect with people that are from the state I'm from. And, it helps. And through, like, I have, like, 4 mentors, y'all. I'm also in the honors college. So, like, you have help as well. So, if you need help, reach out to your mentors. Y'all can reach out to me. I know I'm still a freshman, but hopefully for anyone that's coming to A&T and maybe watching this video in the future from the point that I'm actually recording this, feel free to contact me through Instagram or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna try to put my Instagram in the bio and all of that, and make sure that y'all have means of being able to communicate with me, because I have no problem giving advice or helping anyone that needs it, because I know it can kind of be a whirlwind and all that stuff. And even with this video, like, even after watching this video, you still may have so many questions, and I'm willing to help. But that's it for that bullet point, which was join orgs and attend the org fair. Okay. The next thing, this is a big one, y'all. Be smart with your flex. Like, I know so many people that ran through their flex dollars. And basically, if you don't know what flex dollars are, is you have a meal plan and you get so many swipes per week, and then you get so many flex dollars for the semester. And so the meal plan I have, I get 14 meal swipes per week. So that's basically like 2 meals per day if you kind of balance it out, or however you want to do it. Which for me, that was more than enough meal swipes, because I wasn't going in that calf 2 times a day. Like, that just wasn't me. Sometimes I do, but that just really wasn't me. But then I have 350 flex dollars, which spans for just the whole semester. So there's different food places on campus. You have Chick-fil-A, you have Qdoba, you have a pizza place, you have the 1891 Bistro, I think, and you have Aggie Wings, and you have Sub Connection, you have Einstein Bros Bagels. So there is so many ways to drain your money. There's so many different means in which that money can really just dip out on you and disappear in like a heartbeat. So make sure that you are kind of budgeting that, or you're just going to have to start coming out of pocket for it. But I definitely recommend budgeting for that, because you don't want to get to GHO and you're already out and you still have 7 weeks left of school, or 6, I forgot, but like you still have half of your semester left. Like, make sure that you are kind of dividing it out and being smart with it, or if it seems like it's not enough for you in the next semester, or change your meal plan and do something that helps more so the way that you want to eat and your eating habits, or some people get here and get tired of the calf and not really want that and want to keep swiping their flex. Or some people get here and be like, I can really do this calf, and then I can just use my flex as a little reward, or when I just need to grab something and I just want something different. But just be very smart with it, okay? Okay, we just have 2 more bullet points, and the last 2 are don't sit in your dorm all day and be nice. So starting with don't sit in your dorm all day, get out. Like, even if you're studying, go study in the student center, go study in the library, go study in different buildings. Like the ACB has an area that you can study, that I know for sure, and there's plenty of other buildings that have little common areas where you can study. You don't have to be cooped up in your room all day, because that can be depressing, that can be lonely, and we don't want that, especially in people that have seasonal depression when the sun starts going down early. Like, y'all, make sure that you aren't staying in your dorm all day, that you are getting your social breaks, that you are getting your food breaks, whatever breaks you need. Make sure you are doing that, getting out of your dorm. Yeah, don't stay in your dorm all day, okay? And as you get more involved, you'll find it to be where you're barely in your dorm and you only go in your dorm to shower and go to sleep. But make sure that as you're getting to that point, that you aren't just staying confined into the walls of this building, okay? And then be nice, y'all. We are a family here at A&T. It is literally an Aggie family. But I have had some situations where I'm walking, and I'm from Texas, y'all. Like, we are friendly down in the deep south. That's what they call it here. We're deep south Aggies. And I'm like, no, that's just the south. But it's okay. I walk around smiling at people, and I don't always get a smile back, and I'm like, oh. But I don't really take it to heart, because I know different people are from different places, and a lot of people on campus are nice anyway. Like, I haven't had a situation yet where I haven't, spoken to someone and they were just rude to me. You know what I mean? Everyone's pretty much nice here, but make sure that when y'all come to NC, y'all are nice too. If someone, you never know what kind of day someone is having, and I stand by that, because I've had bad days. But even showing up and smiling, and I've had people that have turned my day around just because they were so nice to me. So just be nice, wave, smile, grin. Don't, you don't have to be weird. Like, my friends, I'll be walking around smiling, is kind of weird, because all my, friends that like, my little core group of friends, they're all kind of from up north. And so I guess walking around smiling is kind of weird, but nonetheless, I try to make sure that I'm nice to everybody I encounter. So do the same, have fun, enjoy your first semester, enjoy your first year, enjoy the whole college experience, take it in. Don't miss a beat, have fun, stay grounded, stay rooted in your morals. Don't let anyone take you out of character, or let you what is the word? I can't even think of the word. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I hate when that happens. But don't let anyone let you just kind of forget your morals. If you are a church goer, if you were a church goer before you came to NT, stay a church goer. Find you a church home. I go to Sharp Road Church of Christ. I heard Mount Zion is good. If you go to Baptist churches, there's so many churches here in Greensboro, y'all. So, you know, do that. Make friends, have fun. Yeah, don't stretch yourself too thin. And yeah, that's really the advice that I have. I probably have other advice in the back of my brain, or you know, other things that I could come up with, but those are the things that I could think of right now. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like the video if you'd like. I don't know if my comments are on now. They hadn't been on, but comment if you like. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. It's Kennedy Ray, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Oh Lord. I didn't drop it. Oh, y'all, do y'all like my hair? I got my hair done. One of my teammates did it. It's so cute. I need to shout her out because I just love shouting people out, you know. But yeah, I'll probably put her Instagram, yeah, her Instagram somewhere right here. So if you need braids in Greensboro, you know where to get them. But anyway, bye y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.